Hi, good afternoon, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to install the R-Foil Ultra NT radiant barrier. And these are the materials that you will need to be able to do the job, which is FRP adhesive. It comes in a box and they come in 6. Okay, and then you need a knife. You're gonna need one of these spatulas. They sell them at Walmart. I think that's how you say it, plastic spatula, something like that. They come in 3s. They sell them at Walmart in black or white. They come in pairs of 3s, different size. They're like $2 or $3 maybe. And then you're also gonna need this shirt tape. So this is what's provided from my company. Normally that's what we use. And that's for the R-Foil Ultra NT radiant barrier. And we're gonna glue this to the deck. And I'll be showing you the procedure what needs to be done to be able to install this foil to the deck. So let me go show you the procedure, the starting point. Let's make a walkthrough with my guy that's doing that right now. Hopefully, I'm just putting it out there so y'all can know what's going on. Hopefully I can hear me because I got a fan, it's pretty loud in here. But normally the first procedure, that glue, the FRP that I showed you, you'll be spraying it on the deck all the way across. Make sure it goes top and bottom and the sides. Make sure you spray plenty on there so when you're ready to install the foil, it'll be able to stick on there. When you put that glue, you're gonna have to let it sit there for a minimum about like 5 minutes or so. That way it could dry up, because if you put it right away when you put the glue, it's just gonna slip off. It doesn't stick to the deck, so you gotta let it dry for a few minutes. That way when you're ready to install the foil, it'll stick on there, and then I'll show you the procedure as we go. So that's the first procedure. Just make sure you put that glue on there. And this is for a one-man person, so I'll show you step by step, and that way you don't have to be having a partner. You can do it on your own. So that's the first procedure. So make sure you put glue, plenty of glue on there, top and bottom and sides. Okay, so let's get back to the foil. And this is the deck. That's how it is, just the deck itself without the foil. That's how it looks without the foil. We got one of my workers here, another one. He's already installing it, but I'll show you closer on as we go. So let's get to it. You might want to have a temporary 8-foot table. I think 8 foot is good enough. That'd be just enough for one person to grab the foil. So they come in rows. The foil come in rows. They come in boxes, so they're pretty heavy. That's about half of the row already. I already used half of it. And you might want to have a T-square. You might want a T-square. It's not, you don't really need it, but you know, I'm not a professional. I try to do my best. And maybe 2 C-clamps. So let me show you what we're gonna do. Sorry for the video. I'm using one hand only, so trying my best to make it as clear as possible. That way, whoever sees my video, hopefully I like it and it'll help you out how to install the foil onto the deck. Oh, that's my other phone, sorry. My company phone. So, yeah, so we grab the foil, we'll grab the row, set it on top of our temporary table. You could also do it on the floor. It don't have to be exactly the table, but I just don't want to be on my knees or bending over, stuff like that. So what I do, I try to get it even to the edge of the plywood as much as possible. And then I'll get a clamp. A C-clamp. And I'll clamp it on there. That way it won't move. Then I'll just roll it back as we go. I'll just roll it. I got that T-clamp there at the end. That's just a temporary stop. That way my foil, the row will not fall to the ground. So that's how it looks on the table. So once you grab the T-square, we'll grab a T-square. We'll just put it to the edge. Just bring it towards you. You bring it towards you. Make sure it hits the full size. And then I'll just push it back. At the same time, I'll put pressure. That way, this T-square will be even on there. And it'll be less than 8 foot. Like you see, we're like a few inches away from the edge of the plywood. So it doesn't matter. So that's just to help you out. You can do it yourself. So now what I'm gonna do, I'll grab my knife. We'll grab the edge. And then we'll just scribe it. We'll just scribe it. Make sure you follow the T-square, the edge. Okay. And then we'll just remove this. We'll remove this. Put it there. And just rip it off little by little. There. Okay. So that's that. So then you put this foil, get it out the way. I got this tape. This is a little piece of tape, blue tape. I got the roll right there. I just cut a piece about like 2 inches or so. I roll it up. I just roll it up, make it look nice. And then it'll look like these. I already got a few pieces complete. That way, this foil, if you have it all loose, it'll be all over the place. So you just want to make it look decent and nice, make it work easier for you. So when you have that complete, you have your foil, and then that's already cut. So I already showed you how to cut it. So once you get your roll, let's go back over there. Let me show you how to install now to the deck. So got my guy right here, just getting ready. So you already put the glue. We went about halfway of the deck. So right now we're gonna start installing this foil onto the deck. We'll just give them a few minutes. It's just getting the tools ready. Yeah, it's not too hard. It's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, it's just a starting point. Once you get started, everything will go pretty smooth. You start getting a rhythm to it. It's a little bit tiring on your neck and your arms because you're just looking up all the time. Your neck is facing up. Your arms are stretched to the top. So that's pretty much it. So let me get on with this guy. Just remember, safety first. Make sure you put on your harness if you use a scissor lift. So that's the glue. We had already started a while back. So we did it on the whole wall. All the walls we put foil. We put plywood and then we put foil on top of the plywood, which goes all the way around the deck. So there's the spatulas there. I don't know if you can see it, that little blue one. But I'll show you the procedure. So what you do next, you grab this foil. He has that roll. Send it out a little bit. Try to get it as much as possible to the edge of the joist. Just smooth it out. Smooth it out. Try to go. And with that spatula, he has a different type. You start making the grooves. Smooth it out with your fingers and that spatula, smooth it out. And then you start molding. Start molding it in to the deck. Sorry you can't see it that well. I'm just trying my best to get it as clear as possible. Make it as clear as butter too. Well, clear as water, not butter. Clear as water. Sorry. Pretty much what you're doing, you're just molding. Just following the deck. You're just pushing it into the deck. Remember, you gotta let that glue dry like 5 minutes or so, because then that foil won't stick to the deck. It'll just slide off. So just try to do 8-footers. That way you can do it yourself. That way you don't need a partner. So that's how it looks as you install this foil. There's not much to it. Pretty easy. All you're doing is just pushing in, following the grooves, following the deck, installing the foil to the glue, to the deck, pushing it in, smooth it out. Same procedure over and over. Pushing it in right there to the deck, just pushing it in, smoothing it out. Make sure, put pressure inside. You need to put pressure, that way it can look nice and clean. That won't be that much bubbles either. Not supposed to have that much bubbles. Hope y'all, this helps a little bit, whoever wants to watch this video. There's a bunch of jobs out there that take foil, and a lot of people don't know how to install it, so just doing a brief video how to install the Radiant Barrier NT art foil. So as you push it in, that's how it's going to be looking. Just mold it in. That's a deck. That's existing deck. And that's with foil. I try not to make it too long. It'll be the same procedure as you go all the way down. Same procedure. So that's the back side as it comes. That's how it's gonna look with foil. You got that little strip over here. On my next video, I'll show you how to install another strip. You gotta have an overlap. I'll show you how many inches of overlap and stuff like that. So he already started on this side, so there's already foil there. So that's the procedure on how to install foil onto the deck. Stay tuned for my next video for the next update on how to install the other piece, how much overlap you need to do to be able to make that barrier on the foil. So this is how it looks complete. That's another room. It's already complete. So I hope y'all liked my video. that's the best I'll be able to record this at this moment. So just don't forget, that's the adhesive, FRP. That's the tape. That'll be on my next video on how to install that. And then, like I said, the foil. It's gonna be the R Foil Ultra NT radiant barrier. And like I said, it's not much of a work to it. It's pretty easy. So appreciate it. If you like my video, just put a like to it and just pass it on. And hopefully it helps out on whatever questions I have or need or how to install foil. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it.